everyone. And I would like to be telling you guys all I saw in Nairobi, the culture shock in Nairobi as a Nigerian, for tourists and all of that. So I'll be telling you guys, make sure you watch to the end of this video, so this will be helpful for people that is. So let's dive quick into the video. So I have a note right here, so I jot some of those things down so I don't forget. Yeah, it's my first time in Nairobi and I was that excited. I wanted to see one of the most beautiful city in Africa, and with my son, just me and my son. We're having that mom and son vacation. This is one of our first mom and son vacation. It's not gonna be the last, inshallah. So guys, this is us. We got to the airport. They asked of our vaccines, our COVID. So after that, we got into Nairobi, guys. I was super excited because I can't wait to explore the city. I can't just wait to explore the city. So that comes to our topic today. So I have them here, as I said. So if I look down, you should know that I'm looking at my notes. So first thing, my experience and culture shock in Nairobi as a Nigerian in Kenya. So first thing was first thing was when I got into the Uber that was supposed to take me to my apartment, I realized that the driver's seat is on the right hand side. I was shocked. Like, I wasn't expecting that. I used to hear cases like that in European countries. I wasn't expecting that for Kenya, that their cars actually drive from the right side, and it actually looked weird and new to me. So this is the most juicy part of traveling. You experience new things, you see new things, you understand. So it's a good thing I'm experiencing these things. This is part of being a tourist, so it's part of those things. So that are the first things I noticed, because their drivers are always on the right hand side, and I feel like it's weird because are you sure you're doing it right? But that's how it happens there. And I noticed something else close to the airport. They have all this their statue of their animals, so it actually triggered me. Like, I can't wait to go to the national park. Like, I've seen all this elephant, their statue and all that. So it surrounded their airport in Jomo Kenyatta International Airport there. I was like, oh, this is it, we've started the wildlife, and I can't wait to see the animals life. So come to number 2, friendly policemen. I'm shocked when I got to because of the home country we are from, Nigeria, and our policemen. Whenever you see police, you'll be scared. I hope you're not in trouble. I hope you've not done anything wrong and stuff like that. So their policemen are really that nice. So when they walk up to me, how are you? Are you just coming? When are you coming from? Or like, I'm coming from Nigeria. Oh, what brought you to Nairobi? And I said, oh, I want to come, and I'm a tourist. I need to look at everything, come to have my moments with my son as well. They were so interested, and they're like, oh, so what are the activities I'm looking forward doing in Nairobi? I was like, I can't wait to visit the parks, to see the animals, especially that giraffe center. I want to be there. So they were not laughing. They were like, oh, it's actually a good place to be. They were like telling me that I should make sure I visit, that it's a good place. They are really friendly. So my experience with them, I really don't know about any other thing. But next is the tourist structure, guys. These people know their shit, and they don't take these tourists as one of their, it's a main thing here. Because imagine me want to go to giraffe center and I don't even know anybody in Nairobi. I don't even know anything. They are so structured that you can go online and read things about them. I realized that they don't take cash in giraffe center and all of that, and images, history about giraffe center, and activities you can do in giraffe center. So it actually gives me an idea of what I'm going to see. So I love the way their tourist center is being structured. Everything is working nice, and I love that because it's like a main source of income in the country. Because tourism, people are visiting Kenya since how many years, and they keep coming because they have a very big tourist attraction. So number 4, okay, I think number 5, rent in Nairobi is paid every month. Not just like Nigeria, that once you pay your rent in January, you wait in December before January again before you pay. No, it doesn't happen like that here in Nairobi. They pay their rent every month. I'm like, it's gonna be hard though. what if, you know, that tension. I feel like I love Nigeria own system of paying every year annually, you know, before the year runs out you start thinking of your rent and all that. But this one you have to, like, as you work you pay your rent. So it's really crazy. It might be weird, might be nice for people here, but what do you guys think about it? Do you think it's a nice idea to pay your rent every month or pay your rent yearly, just how we do in Nigeria? So number 5, my experience in the airport in Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. Guys, hey, I was shocked. Normally in the airport there will always be security checks and all, from one junction to another and all of that. So my own surprise is that I'll put a video, I think it's a video, I'll put a video here where we're driving back to the airport. We have to stop the vehicle, we have to go through the check, then there's a way you can go in through for your own. So as I was saying, so they need to like park, then you have to come down with you and walk into the airport with your food, then join your vehicle. So I don't know how that thing works. Why do they do that? And it's not like after you're being checked there, you're not going to be checked in the airport. You're still going to be having all. Next thing is that this bring me to the next point. Actually, I stayed in an apartment, as I said from the beginning, so I always go to the mall to buy my stuff and all of that. And I realized that they don't use plastic here. They don't use plastic bags here. They use a bag that is reusable in the mall. I don't know how it works. Is it that they don't use plastic bag in the country, or this is just the way they live here? So there's no plastic bag like normal. So the next thing I will tell you guys about is how nice the people of Nairobi are. Guys, they are really, really nice. I don't know about, maybe if I stay a little bit longer, maybe I'll say something bad about them, but they are nice people. Because, you know, even all the riders that took me around Nairobi keep telling me stories about Nairobi. They are really that nice. If you ask them questions of where you can get food, they just take you there. Because I'm going to tell you guys one experience I had there when I was trying to get into the Nairobi National Park. Then I was like, oh, I didn't even bring my card out. I had cash. I couldn't. How come in this Nairobi I did not see one single AC? Like, how, guys? How do y'all do it? Like, no single AC in this Nairobi. I was like, why? But every time it's always cold. It's always cold. I understand the fact that maybe because the country is always cold, they don't. So what about? So come to the end of the video, guys. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions.